everyone! So today I will be showing you how to create this really cool Aztec Tribal Print bracelet. It is kind of similar to my Extravaganza bracelet in the sense that we do have this single chain kind of sandwiched in the middle of this zigzag here. And so yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you are into the whole Aztec Tribal Print kind of fad. So now without further ado, let's get started. So today you will need any type of loom, a hook, and you will need approximately 74 bands for this project, and also one C-clip. So we're first going to start with our loom's arrows pointing up, and we're going to be making the zigzag part of this first. So we're going to start off with our first color, and I'm going to go outwards, vertically, and then inwards. Take your second color, go outwards, vertically, and then inwards. So basically you're going to repeat this throughout the whole length of your loom. So outwards, vertically, inwards. Oh goodness, I got a lot of bands there. Okay. So again, always go outwards, vertically, and then inwards. And there's not really much to say during this because it's pretty much the same thing over and over and over again. So then lastly at the top, goodness, I can't get this on here. Okay, outwards, vertically, and then inwards, like that. So now your loom should look like this. And we are now going to put on some of the kind of white border bands. So I'm going to be using white, but you can use whatever color you'd like. And we're just going to go outwards, outwards, and then we're going to create two single chain strips that go all the way down our loom. So and we're not going to do anything special, so if you are a speedy loomer, then you can go ahead and speed ahead. Okay, so when you get to this point at the top of your loom, you're just going to go inwards. So start on the left and go, in one, take another band, and then go in another time. So you should get something like that now. And we're now going to add a single cap band, so take one band and just wrap it across these two pins here twice. So stretch it out carefully, twist it, and then lay it on top of itself, like that. So you should now have something like this, and we are now ready to start the hooking process. So turn your loom around, and we are now going to start. So first you're going to take your hook, and we're only going to hook the white bands first. So do that. And then we're just going to hook the single chains that go vertically, and if, again, you are a speedy loomer, you can speed ahead on this part because I'm not going to teach you to do anything special. So you're just going to hook these vertically like you would in a regular single chain bracelet or extension. Just be careful and make sure you don't grab any other bands that you're not meaning to grab. Okay, so once you get to this point, you're going to go ahead and hook the last two bands that go inwards. Like that. Now we are going to start at the very bottom of our loom again, and we're going to get to the more tricky part of doing the hooking process. So make sure that your loom's arrows are pointing down still, and you're going to grab this band here and hook that over to the left. Grab the next one and hook upwards, and lastly go inside, grab this band and hook inwards here. So basically it's kind of the same hooking process, just go out, up, in. So go inside, go out, and go up like that. Just make sure you're grabbing the right band here, and go in. So for a more in-depth look, I'll zoom in just a tad bit, and you're just going to grab the top band here, out, up, and in. Grab this band, should go to the right, go up, and in. Okay, so at this point, I'm not going to fast forward the video, however, I'm going to hook a little bit faster, so you should have the hang of this bracelet by now, so you can speed ahead with me if you'd like. You probably won't need the guidance of me as much anymore. If you're still having trouble, that's okay. Just rewatch the slower instructions if you need to. Just remember to go out, up, and then in, and then start on the next little triangle. So I'm going to go a little bit faster now. I'm on the last triangle now, by the way. And you're just going to completely ignore any of the white bands there, so, oops, okay, here, and hook inwards like that. So, my loom now looks like this. And if your loom looks like this too, we can go ahead and remove everything off of our loom, except for the bands here on this very top pin. So this is what I have now, And we obviously need to make an extension since this isn't long enough for our wrist. So we're going to keep our loom's arrows pointing down and we're going to create an extension. You can create an extension using any kind of bracelet pattern. However, I'm just going to do the standard single chain today. So I'm going to use my white bands for this. And for me, I need about like 11 extension bands, so I'm going to create those here on my loom. So I've got 1, 2, and you might not have the same amount. This is pretty much how my wrist is if you kind of see the proportion to my loom here. So I have really skinny, bony wrists. So yeah, I don't need that many single chain links at all, but for an adult wrist, I would recommend maybe 14 links. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm sorry, I'm off camera, 10, and 11. Got a stray band there. Okay, so now my loom basically looks like this. And we're now going to transfer the bracelet to the bottom pin. So, you're going to use your hook for this and stick it into this top pin. Grab all those bands. Scoot your loom down and we're now going to place this on this very bottom pin right here. So, you're going to use your fingers and pull all the bands off your hook. So what I like to do is I pinch them first, then I pull them out and wiggle my finger in to the bands there. So I've now captured all of them. Then I'm going to transfer them onto this very bottom pin. Be extremely careful because it's easy for the bands to fall off since this has a lot of bands on the very loose end. Now you're just going to hook the single chain like normal. And I'm not going to go slow on this part just because it's standard knowledge of Rainbow Loomers to know how to do this pretty much. Okay, so I've got that done now, and now you're going to need a C-clip. So I have got one right here, and you're just going to attach this to the very end, like that, and pull that off. So you should have something like this now, and just pull everything else off your loom. Carefully remove this one because it's got a lot of bands on it. And now we just got to attach the two ends together, so find the C-clip and the circle here, the little cap band, attach that, and we are now finished. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I have really been enjoying making bracelets that kind of have the border with the bracelet in the middle. I think it's really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if it helped you out, and also hit the subscribe button on your way out. And find me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and Facebook. My links are all in the description box below. And I really hope you guys like this bracelet as much as I do. I think it kind of looks like the Aztec Tribal Print, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. So anyways, once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye!